What's up, guys? So we're gonna be going to Dodongos cavern soon. I am doing commentary here because, as you can see, this is another one where I didn't have voice active. Again, my fault. I forgot to turn my mic on this one, so I'm gonna be doing commentary after the fact. So yeah, in this area I did the Song of Storms to open up the grotto, so this is where I ended up doing it. Sorry for the model glitching. It seems to happen with what I use. I do need to look into that. Right, and this is a chest grotto, as y'all see. So, but if y'all like today's video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe and ding that little bell. So I'm still looking for bombs in this one, but if I'm right, I do find them eventually. I go back into the Lost Woods. I shoot the target 3 times only to find I've already done it. 3 fast shots. And of course, I am a quick shot. I decided to go through and just continue my search. There is an easy access grotto. I grabbed those Deku seeds. It's after this area that you'll find it. It's that spot right there. I take out the 2 business scrubs. Then I just talk to them and get their items. Deku stick right there, and we're about to find out what the other one is. Arrows, which will help me out a lot. And we're about to find out what I get here. Of course, my controller does glitch. Not my fault there. I mean, I was having issues during the gameplay. So it's the reason why during the gameplay for the water temple I didn't have my. All right, that was rupees. Swap out. I try to get this skull mask. I end up moving on my own, the cursor and all that, so I regain control, grab the wrong item, and then I just quickly swap out after pausing, get up on the stage and get my item. Magic right there. I go out with the mask on and then I just continue my search. So this video does take a while. I'm sorry for that. It took me a while to find the bombs. So that'll tell you everything. It does take me a while to find the bombs. It does sometimes take me a while to find items. I'm side hopping there. I'm pretty good at those speed run techniques. Go back in, swap out I check. I do need to swap out my equipment, but I do that later. I decide to check to see if the brothers here have what I need. So I pull out my ocarina. As a matter of fact, I eventually find what I need and the ocarina of time. So right here, I start playing the ocarina with the brothers. So, and yeah, you can hear my stick drift does it. You see me correct my model. I do need to fix that. I will fix the default later on. So I'll eventually fix that. It goes back to the default. I'll fix that. I'll go ahead and fix that once I'm done here and edit it and put the video up. Okay, that's the big goal on playing tech. I'll have to go adult with those for some of those trade items. Probably all. If you can't do it I don't know if you can do that as a child. I just don't know. I decided to check with the Skull Kid and check. As you can see, there is a little something I'll show you. It's a little trick I've used before, where you can use the area to trick the game. I mess up there, I restart it. So, yeah, find out I've already gotten that. I go to check to see if I've already gotten this business scrub. I go to do a backflip, accidentally open that dialogue. So yeah, it's been an adventure to find the ball. Oh, by the way, a little tidbit with the stones for those who don't know. And I'm going to Lake Hylia there. A little tidbit with the stones. The stones are true. If you bomb them, they'll fly up in the air. I'll take some damage there because of stick drift. So yeah, a little something that you would enjoy if you play Ocarina of Time. I don't know if it still works on the 3DS. I'm waiting on the owl here. You use the Megaton hammer, it flattens it. You use the Inspire, they'll stretch. And you'll hear a laugh. You use the Mask of Truth, you will hear you'll get to learn some things about the game. Alright, now I use the rest of I end up using the rest of my Deku nuts here. So, luckily, I think I get more recovery heart here. Now, let's see what this one gives me. Biggest quiver upgrade. I'm at the max quiver on that one. So, let's see what this one gives. There's the bomb bag, right there. That's the one I was looking for. So that's the bomb bag. Like I said, it was an adventure to get that. So I swap out, I get ready. I get ready for my battle. And go to the Shadow Temple to go to Death Mountain. That's always my teleport route to Kakariko Village. So, y'all remember that. That is always my teleport route to Kakariko Village. Graveyard, then Kakariko Village. So, if I'm going to the well, I'll go to the graveyard first, then Kakariko Village. It's a shortcut for me. If you're strong, you can fly. So I also clear out the well in this level, but that's later on. Right, I think I also get the golden goblet in this level. I don't remember. I do probably in well. So. We'll see. I go, but anyway, I'm on the way to Death Mountain now. Look, those bombs are also useful in World 2. Once you get there, I also head up to Death Mountain. That's where I'm not going to ruin the boss battle, but let's just say it was epic. And y'all would love it. Y'all would love it what I did. Hey, I I will tell you though, I could not. You cannot do jump storage going on the way into the boss level. Now, I am setting up to go to that platform right there and go up. So, be ready. I've been looking for that for some time. I did not. That was a shield turn, and I did not know where to look. You never know with these items. Sometimes it's luck. Sometimes it's you see the stick growth there. It's evident. And you see me actively correcting. So, you saw me actively correcting it. I made a mistake here. So that was where I did jump storage, and I was deliberately trying to do it. I was deliberately trying to do jump storage to get there and get it. And I was doing the shield celebration. I was still ecstatic about that, and that was my first time doing jump storage successfully. I make a mistake, I shield drop the bomb, I roll away. So this is where I shield drop the bomb. I was a little too close for it. I roll away. No, I run away. Sorry. So I then correct myself. I normal drop it. Try to jump over, I end up with stick drift taking over on this part. Right there's where stick drift takes over. I wanted to get to that chest at the end of the bridge. I so wanted to get there, but stick drift had other plans. So right here I send a bomb to Bemos. No. Right here I think I drop a bomb on Bemos. Yeah. Make Bemos a little dizzy while I'm at it. Grab a bomb while I'm waiting on the platform to come down. I wait a little bit. I start waiting a little bit, and then once it comes down, while I'm waiting, I just do a little backflip. And that was a forward roll, full forward roll. You don't want to do that when you're doing Hess. I've never been able to completely do a Hess because it requires ESS, which due to lizard mode, I can't do. So yeah, if anyone can help me get rid of lizard mode, please tell me how to do so in the comments. This is actually where I get the item behind that wall. So I shield drop a bomb, run back, and wait for it to explode. Then I grab the item in the chest. So let's see what it is. Rupee. Hey, useful. You can buy stuff with them, and in my case, if I find Triforce pieces, I can get them. And it brings me that much closer to defeating Ganon. So I go in, I have to swap out the bow because I'm going to be doing fire attack. There's going to be 2 in this room, 2 in the next. So you're going to see how accurate I am. Miss. And then I get it the second time. There is another that I have to get. And as you can tell, I'm not supposed to have that. So I take out this second. A few misses. And then I eventually get it. Yeah, it took me a few tries. So, grab the heart piece, and I knew for a fact I would not be able to do jump storage there, because even with jump storage, there's a limit. But Bomb Hover, that one, as long as you can keep bomb hover active, you can go for it. Got that bat. And now nail the next one. So both were actually one hits. And the piece in the next room come back when I return. So I ignore those jars, and I know I won't need them. I know I won't need them. I have fought King Dodongo numerous times. I used the bow again. Again, one hit. Pull this back. Then I go around and push it. Now, I try to shield drop my bomb in the next room, but that didn't work out so well. I think it's because I hit the wrong button. I don't get to do it. Normally I shield drop direct to center. And that's where the shield drop happens. Alright, I got arrows there. Now I drop down. And yeah, I did do it in the most epic fashion. This is the boss fight, right here. Notice how big King Dodongo is. Jump slash. Shield. Now I can avoid the roll and having to use the shield, but I opted to do something. I opted for the shield of it. So, yeah, I was a little too early on that slash, on that jump attack. Here's where I swapped to my master sword. So I was quick on the shield, so my reflexes were good on that. Z target. He ate, again to eat the, and yeah, that was the final strike. 3-strike kill. I can get him in 2 strikes. But, well, I kind of messed up. So, plus, I'd have to use Deku sticks, which I forgot to equip. So, that was the end of that battle, and then I grabbed my prize. Well, prize is, which the second prize was the light medallion. First prize was a blue rupee. Second prize was a light medallion. And I then ascend Death Mountain here. Takes a couple bombs on that third boulder, but I eventually get it. And then it takes me a couple tries to get up there because it doesn't want to jump the first time. My fault on that. Shield drop here. Shield drop here. Jump down. Grab my rupees. Then aim at the bomb using C up. Yeah, mid-air explosion on that one. Didn't get it. Third time, I think that was the charm. Yeah, that was the charm. As you can see, I didn't get that jump. For some reason, he didn't do it. But this time I did. Then I decided to get the prize from the cow. See that boulder? Watch. And I do mess up the ability. I do mess up some in Now, watch this. Little secret known among us Zelda players. Deku Nuts. Yeah, you play Epona song to the cows. They'll give you milk normally, but in a randomizer, who knows the first time you play it. Now, I mess up here because I was trying to align. Should have backwalked. But, yeah, I messed up. I hit the trigger point. And this is the backwalk here. Yeah, you see, none of them are hitting me. When I side hop, that's when I mess up. I keep the side step going, I mess up. Now watch this. I got the climb speed modified a little bit, and he moves a little faster than normal. So your normal climb speed is around probably, your normal climb speed is pretty slow, but I have it set pretty fast. Right there, I go to the desert. No, I go to the graveyard. Change it to day. And I think I go into your royal family tomb and check those areas out. Yeah, I check this out. I have to get my, because I don't have Din fire. Get the fire arrow out. I fire some torches, light them up. And that was pretty hot. And I bet Link was beating his chest on that one. Got a Triforce piece. And yeah, I am at 9 now on that one. So we go out of the graveyard, and if I'm right, I go into the well. This part was actually pretty cool. Third time I've gone into the well. Second time I didn't have bombs, but now I got it. Turning Link into a human lawnmower again. Get my shield out so I can do that. There it is. And getting ready to torment some cuckoos. And there it is. I'm tormenting the poor cuckoo to go down to the bottom of the well for a little, so that Link can get some items out of there. Poor Link. Wow. Now, I could use the ladder, but I chose a more epic method of going down. Now, and then blinded and shot the spider. That spider must have been pretty traumatized because he went back blind. Shield dropped the bomb, which took out that skull, that flying skull right there. Grab the rupee, drop down, grab that chest down there. And that gave me 5 parts now. I then started looking for chests so that Link can beat his chest in pride. Starting off with the upper level where you start off. I got rid of this spider. That spider must really hate arrows, because as soon as you hit him, as soon as you hit Skulltulas, they go flying back. I grabbed this chest. Another Triforce piece, which gets me up to 10. Deliberately drop down. Grab my ocarina to play a little lullaby for the re-dead, to put them to sleep. Execute one re-dead with the Sword of Evil's Bane. Drop the bomb here. Hit this one with the Master Sword.exe. Grab this item, which gave Link the power of flight for a short distance. I go back up. I changed to my shield, to my Hylian shield, which is bigger than Young Link. Try to keep myself straight. Decide to go through another area just to get to the chest. I have to take a detour that has 3 fire keys and 1 Beamos. So I have to swap to a normal bow and open the last door that I would ever need to get the items in this room. Drop my shield down so that I can protect myself and show my archery skills. Then I toss a bomb to the Beamos to give it a hard time. Beam it up to the big Beamos in the sky. Side hop to the chest, grab my prize there, and then roll at an angle right here. Roll at an angle here. Yeah, you have to roll in a V there. V for victory. Grab this item and take my anger out on the light. Avoid and take it out. With the anger completely taken out on the light, grab my prize there and exit the well. After checking to see if I got everything. With the well cleared out, I grab my ocarina and go from there, go into the next area. So I check this area, see if I got any items to collect there. With nothing to collect, I grab my bow, decide to shoot some mad throw. So these suckers will really drive you mad. And then I slash the one that comes back. Then the next one I slash it and avoid the other mad scrubs before so they can't get me while fighting stick drift. I decided to fight wolfos and punish them like the bad dogs they are. So, being bad dogs, they're going to get the sword. And I decided to teach them fetch by getting a stick. And seeing what prizes I get for teaching them, for putting them back down like the bad dogs they are. Which got me a pocket. So it gave me the potential to gain a new rooster. I check out these grottos and decide to do more business with some business scrubs. And having 200 rupees, that means I'll have plenty. Fire my arrows, nail them, grab my prizes, and just keep going through the grottos. Got sticks and rupees out of that grotto. Head toward the light to get out of there. Which, by the way, the Lost Woods, you want to look toward the darkness, not the light path. The light path will lead you toward the Kokiri Wood, the Kokiri Forest. Grab my prize there, and I look for the dark. Go straight here. Check. See if it's another area I need to go through. I keep going. Take out this boulder. Then I go in here. Open the chest to see what my prize is here. And it turns out to be the Ocarina of Time, which gives me time to be able to help everyone. So after that, I head into Zora's River to be able to get to do what I can here. Dunk myself fully, soak for length, follow the arrow, go up, and just get ready for some fun. I backtrack on the river. And start looking for items within the river. On the river, I decide to play with some frogs and show them my new ocarina. Show it off. While showcasing my ocarina skills. So this is where I show the ocarina off to the frogs while showcasing the ocarina skills. Alright, so here's my first prize from them. Triforce piece, which has Ganon running for the hills. Sorry, a song. A naturally good song. Rupees. That was a naturally good choice, and Link just got all wet right there. Hop back on the log to get waterlogged. Log in more ocarina time while playing with the frogs, giving myself more time. Sorry for the lag. Alright, there's another frog growing up. Rupee. Alright, so I decided to play a song for horses so that I can horse around. Got the mirror shield. And next up is sun song. So I can bathe the frogs in light and enlighten them. Seed bag. So you may as well call Link Johnny Apple Link. Now to rain in on their parade and see what I get. I'm sorry for the lag, guys. This is actually the reason why I stopped on the YouTube model for now until I can figure out what's going on. I think I may have to go through and update. So next up, I check out and see what the Batman has that sells beans and makes. I go to see the Batman that sells food. Alright. And then I play the Song of Storms to collapse the ground and open up a grotto. And that reveals more, where things get a little nutty. Talk to the business scrub, see what I get. Get your nuts. And then I get an odd potion. Kind of an oddity, don't you think? Backflip into the light and head towards Zor's domain, where I can cool off for a bit and find more items. I still need to learn how to do the frog game, but it's a little buggy. I also still need to find some bottles so that I could go in Lord Jabu Jabu, but that can come. Alright, the chicken just hatched, but I can only use it in the future. So that's a problem for future Link. If he's not chicken. Unless he decides to eat it. play a lullaby to put the sleepless waterfall to sleep. Go into the hallway where the Zoras hang out. Sorry guys. I'm kind of ad-libbing. Decide to check out a shop for Zoras only. Grab a progressive slingshot bag, and that pushes me up to 55 seats. I get another Triforce piece, which causes Ganondorf to fear me even more. I decide then to light a stick on fire and light some torches on fire. So Link is basically playing with fire at this point. I guess you could say he's aspiring to carry the torch. Put the fire out, grab a torch, grab another stick, and run with fire. Has anyone ever told Link not to play with fire? I guess not, since he's only lived with eternal children and a talking tree. So he's never really. He is a Hylian orphan that has lived with eternal children and a talking tree that it has been like a father to him. And this is the next step. Alright, I get the ice arrow here. Now, I've used this a couple times on enemies, so it does have its uses. It can freeze enemies. So, unlike where people think it's useless, it is useful. Now, next up, I decide to dive off to pay. I decide to see if I can pay to jump off a waterfall for more rupees, which I don't have. Then decide to visit a giant fish and then go see a giant fairy. So I then decide to jump off that giant waterfall anyway. Give Link iron on his feet. I put iron on Link's feet so that I could dive without a problem. Go to Lake Hylia. See what's in the lake. Grab some rupees while I'm there. Got myself another Triforce piece. Decide to clean up the lake where people have littered it with rupees. I swear, some people don't know how to keep a lake clean. Yeah, keep your waterways, beaches, and lakes clean, people. Alright, next up, I swam up to the shore, then paid to dive off a giant waterfall to pick up rupees and clean up Zora's domain. Which I could win a prize for that. Oh, and by the way, Link has an invisible shield there. So, kind of cool. And there's the rupees I have to jump off the giant waterfall to grab. There, and I have a time limit to grab these. Luckily, I have gotten to where I'm pretty good at this. There's two. I have optimized myself so well with this game that I can grab these before time runs out within minutes. And here comes the final one. Check out how fast I got it. I mean, it took me, I think, 5 minutes to get it. If you try to dive off that waterfall as an adult, it will be frozen, so Link gets an icy wake-up call. Now, this is where I get the prize. Golden gauntlets. Where I then decide whoops, I side-hopped off. Wow. I think I decided to visit the fish. Either that or I decided to end it here, guys. So, peace out.